Hey, what's up everybody? My name is Zelkenon. This is another episode of Smite Super Builds. We have a very situational build here that was requested. So sometimes you try to do assault and you pick up a god that either you don't like or you use very specifically. In this case, this is a support raw. So I'm gonna go and give some tips about if you get raw and assault and you decide to go support or just in general. So let's go right in for the items. So as support raw, if you your very first start in assault, I'll pick up Rod of Ep.76, if I can pronounce that right. For now we just call it Rod of A. So Rod of A, if you get that first, it costs 2,600 gold. So when you first start out in assault, you have 3,000 gold. So you can buy the full thing here. You get movement speed, so it acts kind of like boots. With Raw's passive, you don't really need boots early on, so you can pick that up. Also, more health and healing regeneration. So this is the go-to item for healing, obviously. And then I'll pick up meditation level 1. Then that's pretty much all your gold gone right there. Now the only problem with this is if you don't use your mana wisely, you're going to be going through your heals pretty quickly and abilities in general. So sometimes, personally, I'll just pick up Chronos Pendant first for that MP5 effect and pick up Meditation 1. So it's personal preference. If you go Chronos Pendant first, then you can pick up Rod as your second item and then Boots. So it's really up to you on how you want to organize that. But for now, we're just going to go with these right away. So purification beads, it's more situational if you do need it, if you're fighting areas in assault. If not, you should be sitting further back enough where you won't be CC'd, so adjust accordingly for your second active. So we got Rod, Shoes of Focus. Being a healer, you're going to want more cooldown reduction so you can get more heals off, and also in turn it helps the rest of your skills. So our ulti is every 30 seconds, like that's just ridiculous. So if you suck at aiming with Raw, just get some cooldown reduction items, then you're good to go. Let alone without cooldown reduction items, his ulti is pretty fast as far as cooldown times. You can see our heal is every 10 seconds. 7.2 for a 2, and then 6 seconds for a 1, so we can clear lanes a lot faster in assault with that much cooldown. So this is not a damage build, so we're not going to have much penetration at all here. So Chronos Pendant with the MP5 and a lot of magical power. Choose Focus with the cooldown. Void Stone, you may not need this if you sit further back enough and you don't really take magical damage. Then obviously don't get this item. But without it, you're going to have only 30 magical defense once you're level 20. So yeah, it's not that great. Actually, you're going to have only level 30 magical protection no matter what level you are. So if you don't need it, I'll just go ahead and go for a more magical power oriented item. I'll probably, if you're fighting another healer or a health regen god, definitely get Divine Ruin. This helps so much, very cheap. So it's really a good go-to item. So I would just pick up probably Obsidian Shard. 2k gold, a lot of power, good penetration, so you'd be a little bit more useful on the defensive side, so you can go to that. So that's an alternative for that. Next we have Bedcroft Salmon. So being a healer, it's kind of nice having lifesteal, mainly because if you use your 3 offensively, or if somebody's up in your Kool-Aid trying to fight you, you place that down. Not only will you heal yourself, you get lifesteal whenever it ticks on the enemy god. Also, your basic attacks and everything else is going to give you health. So in turn, you get a lot more heals for yourself while healing others and dealing damage. So that's why it's nice to have lifesteal. This is plenty. The passive is really good. So in case if you're under attack or a team fight and you're low in health, you're going to deal more damage overall. And plus 100 magical power, that's a lot that helps our overall heals by quite a bit. And then finally, Rod of Tahuti to finish off our magical power and in turn for our late game, giving us a lot of MP5. So in case if you don't make it to buy all your items, I'd probably just not get Void Stone and just rush Talon and Rod of Tahuti after that, then get Void Stone last. So it's kind of up to you. So overall, we have 581 magical power. And our base scaling of 60 physical defense and 80 magical defense. So there we go, 1900 health. I can see our MP5 is a ridiculous 53. So we have a crazy amount of sustain with this build, just an insane amount of sustain. So we go ahead and just wander around, do a little bit of damage, get our passive going. So red buff, not like you get a red buff in there. Assault, yeah, see, that's quite a bit of damage. Of course, you know it's jungle minions, so it's not actual what you hit somebody for. Yeah, it's a ridiculous amount. Yeah. So it works really good having this build. So we just go ahead and zap somebody. 1300. Pretty good. So I'm gonna wrap up the video here if I can speak properly. Thanks for watching. Helps you guys out. I cannot speak, but besides that, I really appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.